gonna cut right here. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
That's plain, man. What commandments is the Lord talking about, man? Like, you give me a first, is it 2 John? The same commandments that you have heard from the beginning. Oh yeah, 2 John.
2 John 1 and 6, or verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
Go ahead, bro.
This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, you shall walk in it.
The same commandments that you have heard from the beginning. You back to Matthew, right?
Matthew 5 and 18. For verily I said to you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right, man. And we just read in John, 2 John, that it's the same commandments that you have heard from the beginning, man. All right? The same commandments that you have heard from the beginning, man. So how the law is not done away with, man. The Lord, who you call Jesus Christ, when he came over here, he told you to keep the laws, man. That's what that just said.
Precept.
Go ahead, bro.
John 5 and 46. For had ye believed Moses, you would have believed me, for he wrote of me. But if ye believe not his writings, how shall you believe my words?
That's right, man. Hey, didn't Moses write the first 5 books of the law, man? So the scripture said, if you have believed Moses, you will believe him, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Read that again, man.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right, man. Whosoever shall do or teach them, man. Whosoever shall do the law. And we can't keep the law all the way. We can't keep all the laws, man. But we got to keep the law to the best of our ability, man. If you can keep your beard, man, grow your beard, man. That's a law, man. That's a law. Keep the Sabbath. Don't smash your woman when she's on a period. That's not too hard, man. Hey, but that's too hard for a nigga, though. That's too hard for a nigga, man. That's why 2/3 of our people are going to be put to death here in America, man. Go ahead, Al.
Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
That's right, man. Rehearse the righteous acts, man. That's what we got to do, man. We got to rehearse the righteous acts, man. What does it mean to rehearse, man? It's like a practice, man.
Yeah, that's what it means.
It's a practice. You rehearse before you do the real thing, man. So right now we gotta rehearse the righteous acts because we gonna do it in the kingdom, man. In the kingdom we gonna keep it all the way, man. But over here we gotta rehearse the righteous acts to the best of our ability, man. Like things like don't eat pork, don't eat bottom feeders, shrimps, man, and lobsters, and octopus, and all that nasty crap you people like to eat, man. You know, keep your beards. Don't smash your best friend's woman, man. Don't smoke.
Don't be in this world.
You know, don't be a faggot, man. That's not hard, man. Those are. Yahweh Shai said, "My yoke is easy, man." Who the world calls Jesus Christ said his yoke is easy, man.
Got it.
Go ahead, bro.
Matthew 11 and 29. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls.
Scripture said, he said, "Learn of me, man." And also, we just read in the was John, that he said that Moses wrote of him, man. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "For my yoke is easy and my burden is light."
That's right, man. His yoke is easy and his burden is light, man.
Matthew 5 and 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Going back to faith without works is dead, man. Scripture, the Lord said, whoever shall do and teach men shall be but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So you can't be a hypocrite, man, like the Lord about to get into. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Of heaven. And I got precept to that. So all you idiots out there that say that the Lord, or that the law is not in effect,
or that the law died, that the law died when they crucified the Lord.
Why would he say this? Matthew 23:1. Then spake Yahushua to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat, as in they're the lawgivers. All therefore, whatsoever they bid you, observe.
And there you go, man. Hey, read that again, man.
Saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore,
like the brother said, they sit in Moses' seat, man. That means they was the lawgivers, the laws from the first 5 books, man, from the so-called Torah, man. All right, that was the law. Go ahead, bro.
All therefore whatsoever they bid you, observe. That observe and do.
Hey, the Lord said that observe and do. Whatever the Pharisees was telling you to do, which was keep the law, which that's what they was about, man. Keep the law. Keep the law. Even though they weren't keeping it they damn selves, man. You know what I'm saying? They was about keeping the law, man. So that's why the Lord said, whatsoever they tell you to do, that you do, man. Why? Because the law is holy, man. The law is good. Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not.
That's they tell you to keep the law. They tell you to keep the law, but they don't do it they selves, man.
Hypocrites, man.
They're hypocrites, man. So that goes to prove, man, that we gotta still be rehearsing the righteous acts, man. We gotta still be keeping the laws to the best of our ability, man. People like to say that the laws died when Yahushua, that don't make no sense, man. Then you wouldn't have not said that. Then Paul wouldn't have been reading the law when he went out, man, to the motherlands, man.
Romans 3:31. Do we then make void the law through faith? Most High forbid.
Yeah, do we then make void the law through faith? Just because you got faith, does that abolish the law? That's what the word void means, man. If you have a check, and then if they void that check, that means it's no longer in effect, man. It's useless. So through faith, does that make the law without effect, man? Go ahead, bro.
Most High forbid.
Hey, the Most High forbid. That means no, man. So just because you're saying we're saved by grace, we're saved by faith, that don't mean you don't keep the laws, man. Why? Because the Lord, the scripture said it, man. God forbid that is so, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, we established the law.
We established the law, man.
And that's plain.
Yup, that's plain, man. Go ahead, bro.
Back in Isaiah.
Come.
Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. See? And the Lord's telling you, man, you don't want to take the Lord's counsel because you want to add sin to sin, man.
Yup.
I got one quick scripture, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
This is John 3:18. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the Holy One, or Holy Begotten Son of the Most High. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
That's right, man. That's our people all the way, man. They love darkness rather than light, man. That's why you seen them. Well, you didn't see it in the East Coast this year, but celebrating Halloween, man. Knowing that shit is darkness, that shit is evil, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you read that one more time, man?
And this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because
And light is coming through. The light's right here, man.
that light is Yahweh by Shemi Shad.
You know?
But if you want to get technical, it's talking about Yahweh Shad.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Yeah, man. Men love darkness rather than light, man. These scriptures are light, man. And they'll love darkness rather than the word, man. They'll love the world rather than the word, man. They'll love trying to be like Lil Wayne and celebrating their so-called holidays and all that, man, instead of following the true power, man.
It says, that walked to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Yeah, man, that's our people, man. They strengthen themselves in the strength of this place, man, America, man. That's where they get their strength from, man. That's where they search. That's where they search for help, man. That's why you seen right now an example, perfect example, is Hurricane Sandy, man. And you seen our people, man, crying out to FEMA, making long ass lines to FEMA, applying for them checks, man. They're walking down to Egypt, man, asking Pharaoh, man.
Asking Esau for help.
Asking Esau for help, man, instead of crying out to the Lord, man.
Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Yeah, man, our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. They don't know the name, man. They destroyed, man. They don't know the truth. They destroyed. Go ahead, bro.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Yeah, man. Not only that, do they don't know it, but if they don't know it, when they come across it, they reject it, man. They reject the Lord, man. So the Lord say He gonna reject y'all, man. And you seeing it happen over there, man. You seeing that, and that's small over there in New York, man. But you see Jake. You know what I'm saying? They left in the dark, man. No hope or nothing, man. They know in the back of their mind that this white man ain't trying to help them, man.
Man, they learned that from Katrina.
Exactly, man. That's a perfect example right there. From Katrina, man. And the same shit that happened in Katrina is going on right now in New York, man. They ain't helping y'all, man.
They got these those FEMA shelters. And now they're trying to put the victims of Hurricane Sandy into some prisons, man.
Yeah, man. And that's what happens when you go to. Can you read that again, man?
That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah, man. You trusted in the shadow of Egypt. They gonna put your ass. They gonna put your ass to sleep or to bunk in a prison, man, in a closed down prison, which is a damn concentration camp, man. You wanna look. You want to search for help from this goddamn white man, he gonna throw your ass in a goddamn prison, man. Or he gonna put you in a so-called FEMA shelter, man.
I forget what article, I think it's one of the brothers sent out, but I forget exactly what it was saying, but it said, it mentioned that there's like a stomach flu going around in those little tents, man. You know, people getting sick. They're not, the main media is not reporting on it, man. On a lot, they're not reporting. You know? That's what you Jake's get, man.
Exactly. And they probably putting that virus in the food, man, that they giving you, man.
Yep.
You want to rush to this goddamn devil for some food, man.
And water.
He gonna give you some poison food and some poison water.
You don't know that he want to bring down the population of the earth.
Yeah, man. Yep. He said he put it in his Georgia Guidestones. To reduce, or to reduce. I don't know if it says reduce or to maintain
humanity under 500 million.
To maintain humanity.
Maintain.
under 500 million, man. Now there's about 7 billion people right now.